Get him out.
Grambling.
Atlanta. Yeah, get out of here, Clark. Clark, Atlanta, you gotta go.
SC State.
You can go to Georgia Tech.
We're tearing you down because you're a representation of what this country is not about. You got to go.
So, like, I just try to flip it or whatever. You know, like you said, some people really like their Confederate flag and their Confederate statues and monuments, and it's a part of history. But again, like you said, in Germany, you don't have an Adolf Hitler statue. You don't have a school named after a Nazi.
Oh, streets.
You don't
buildings,
have streets and
schools.
buildings and schools. So why, like you said, why could they get it right and we, just gotta fight?
This is the thing,
I don't understand.
At the end of the day, I'm never gonna argue with anyone over your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, whether I think it's right or idiotic.
That's true.
But you have absolutely no right to argue with someone else over their feelings.
Tell them to get over it.
And tell them to get over it. This is what pissed me off the most.
Yeah.
I don't know if piss can be blanked out, but I'm saying it. This is what pissed me off the most. When I see, and I've seen this all over the place too, well, this didn't happen to you, or it didn't happen to anyone you know, so why are you so offended by it? Are you effing serious?
Wow.
Are you effing serious?
Yeah.
So just because I didn't know anybody who was an actual slave
personally,
but how they were treated in certain manners, and it seems to be very similar to today's treatment to certain individuals. Maybe we're not getting whipped in the back anymore, picking cotton.
No,
but there's absolutely some similarities with the treatment of African Americans. I don't suppose to feel a certain way.
You should.
At all.
You should, yeah.
Even though the way you're treating these African Americans are stemmed off the back of your ancestors, that's been passed down from generation to generation, and that's why you're acting the way you acting. So you can resort back to your past.
Yeah.
But I can't.
No, you can't.
On to the next subject. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean,
this is enough with the BS podcast, though.
It's just the real.
Yeah, we touch on topics like this for now and then, and I felt like, due to recent events,
it was necessary.
It was a necessary topic. Let's get on a lighter note. SummerSlam.
Okay.
Before you break it down, Josh, I gotta set the mood right.
Okay.
Let's get into SummerSlam. All right, SummerSlam happened. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. That is, God, boy, that is the best intro.
It's the best.
And to me, man, The Rock was probably the most swag wrestler ever.
Yeah, he's got him beat. He can't
this
even
guy
talk.
got so much swag.
He can't even talk English. And I don't even care though. I don't even care.
I just look. That dude got so much swag.
Don't even care. Yeah.
Coming to the ring,
dripping.
man.
If he could speak English,
he'll be
the greatest thing of all time. Greatest
I wish
goat.
he could. Is it
He
the
tries.
teeth? Is it because he doesn't have any front teeth?
He has teeth. He has a mouth guard in.
I'm like, come on, Shinsuke. I don't understand what you're saying.
I mean, he'll get better at it. But like you say, he don't need to talk.
Oh,
he
man, I love that
exudes swag.
But, Jay, you're our wrestling expert of the podcast. I got a couple of questions to go over with you, breaking it down, and also we're going to talk about The Miz. Did you see The Miz on Raw? How he aired out John Cena?
Yeah,
we got
he
that
gets
sound
it real. He keeps it real.
Question number one. Was this as advertised as they hyped
No.
it up to be. Hold on. Not overall SummerSlam.
Okay.
This particular instinct.
Okay.
And now look at Lesnar trying to pick up part of that wall, but again blasted by Strowman. That's the Universal Champion Lesnar who's in trouble. And look at how Strowman just with ease picked Lesnar up on his shoulder.
I don't think Brock Lesnar has ever been manhandled like Braun Strowman's doing right now.
Lesnar through the table! A running power slam through the table!
Tell you guys, I've been in this business a long time and I've never seen a man like Braun Strowman ever. Wow.
Man, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that was a good match. I ain't even gonna front on that.
How was that, man?
That was a great match. They kind of hit. I mean, Brock took some bumps. He normally don't take those bumps, but you know he got carted off, so they get to give him a little breather or whatever. But it was a good overall match, you know. With that, just going down the card. What was that? The Miz and The Miz and the Miz Taraj versus Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys. Why?
Jason Jordan. Do you like the storyline they got going?
No. Stop
With
it.
the fake Kurt Angle, I'm your
stop
dad.
it. I don't know what's going on. Like I record Raw every Monday and I fast forward through everything he says. He was a good wrestler in the tag team, American Alpha. I don't know why they decided to break that up so fast, but maybe they see something in him. I mean, he's a big kid, he suplexes and stuff. I mean, he's got potential, but just the storyline is a career killer.
Yeah, I had to Google that. I was like, Kurt Angle has a black child?
No,
Google.
storyline's a career killer. Yeah. Neville versus Tozawa, that was a decent match.
I like
okay.
how, what's his name, his manager, Titus O'Neil.
Yeah.
I like Titus, man. I thought, you know, his career got put to the back burner when he touched Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
you can't touch Vince on TV.
So I'm glad Vince is letting him do something to get some airtime.
Yeah,
How long has damn Neville had the title?
For like a year almost, yeah.
It's about time to give it up.
They got the, what's his face? The little short guy, Enzo. He's now on 205 Live. So probably
that's where he should be, because he's not a superstar.
Exactly. The New Day versus the Usos probably was the second best match of the night. And might I add, these three matches were on the pre-card. Started like at 7 o'clock.
The Usos and New Day were on the pre-card.
Tag Team Championship match.
Wow, how
on the pre-show.
Was that?
Very, and again, it was the second best match of the night. John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Why was this even a match?
What does that have to do with anything?
I want to say.
Did they have a storyline?
Yeah, they had a storyline, but it was just a terrible, terrible match. And I want to say, Baron Corbin got to have some heat on him because he lost his briefcase. And I think John Cena purposely just dogged that match, like on purpose. Because we know John can go. You know, when it's time to wrestle, he can wrestle. But that match, it was a terrible, terrible match.
Who won that match? I couldn't.
John Cena, of course.
Oh, of course.
But it was 10 minutes of terrible, terrible wrestling. Natalia, Naomi, that should have been on the pre-show. You know, it was all right.
Is Naomi falling off?
Nah, I mean, I like her little glow gimmick, you know, and I like Natalia. She can wrestle too. It's just sometimes.
Yeah, I like how the belt is back in the Hart family.
Yeah,
I just got so much
deserves the
respect.
championship too.
Yeah,
Natalia deserves that.
Bring that home, put it on the mantle with the rest of the championships the Hart family has had.
Yeah, so these are the first two matches that officially start off SummerSlam. We're mad. I'm sorry. We got Big Cass versus Big Show. Should have been on the pre-show as well.
Not with the shark cage. No, they gotta hype that up.
Don't care. Don't care at all.
Slow and garbage, I'm assuming.
Pretty much. So, and then we had Randy Orton beat Rusev in 4 seconds.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we got 4 matches that started off like,
Who did the bookings?
I don't know.
Triple H?
I'm sure it was Vince.
I tell you what, though, man. Why in the hell is Jinder Mahal so good all of a sudden? Where did this come from?
He's not good. He's just, you know, they give him the belt and they putting the rocket to him. He got buff and Vince likes buff guys.
Juice.
Yeah, Vince likes juice guys, and I think they're touring India next month in September.
Oh,
So
that makes sense.
Indian man,
Yeah.
WWE champion. You got 1 billion people. You don't
Ticket
make $1 billion.
sales.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins and Ambrose became
I
champions.
like that. It was
of
a
course.
good match as well.
Do you expect Roman to come back?
No,
And
he's
dignify the
fighting.
Shield?
No, he's coming maybe a year from now or something, but not anytime soon. No, they're gonna be tag champs for a while. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt was his paint get up was more his entrance was better than the match to me.
Wow.
For Finn. Sasha and Alexa, that was okay. Like these were a bunch of okay. Even AJ and Kevin Owens was.
Wow.
And by the time AJ and because this is like 5 hours worth of wrestling. By the time AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, it was probably a good match. I was just checked the hell out. I was just checked out. I was like, I'm ready to go.
Well, one thing to me that stemmed from SummerSlam was Raw. And The Miz confronted John Cena and your boy, Roman Reigns. And what he had to say was, I don't know if this was freestyle, but I thought this was spot on.
He kept it real.
You know, I'm sorry, actually. Did I interrupt a moment? Wow, it's Roman Reigns and John Cena in the same ring at the same time. Barclays is blowing the roof off the place. How many moments do you two get? Honestly. You know, in life. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it, Barclays. Because, you know, in life, you're always told that if you work hard, if you chip away, if you plug away, if you do your job, then your moment will come. And I am sick of waiting for my moment while two undeserving people like you two get moments week after week after week.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are getting sick of Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
a lot of people been sick of John Cena.
Yeah.
Is The Miz right, man? Dude, are they getting more opportunities than deserving?
I mean, I think with WWE, it's about selling clothes. And those are the two top clothes, t-shirt selling guys. So they're going to get the opportunities, you know? And then that crowd was a little weird, you know, those post-SummerSlam WrestleMania crowds. Yeah. But I mean, you know, people, they get a reaction. So it's like, I can't be like, oh, they get too many opportunities, because every time either one of them come out, you're going to hear something. But when R-Truth come out, you don't hear nothing. So any reaction is a good reaction in wrestling. So, I mean, they got drawing power, and they selling clothes. Push them to the top.
That makes sense to me. Well, just like go ahead.
And NXT was way better than SummerSlam, by the way.
It always is.
Yeah.
All the NXT
all the matches were great. Yeah.
My man Bobby
Roode, he debuted
when is he coming to Raw?
He came to SmackDown.
He's on SmackDown.
Yeah, he debuted on SmackDown on Tuesday.
How did I miss that?
Yeah. Glorious.
How was the intro?
He had the piano and everything. Yeah, they
Oh,
gave him
man. How the hell did I miss that?
Yeah, you missed
I
that
don't
one,
watch
bro.
SmackDown, man. It's
I
just a
watched
weird
both
day.
of them. It
I mean, he's
is.
always busy doing something.
But yeah, NXT was better. They had a couple debuts on there. What's his name? Adam Cole from Ring of Honor came out. That was a good thing, though. That was the NXT is better, but they didn't 1, 2, 3, 4. They only had 5 matches, but it was only an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
Yeah, these wrestling pay-per-views like WrestleMania and SummerSlam, 5 hours, dog. Like,
I mean, if it's good wrestling, I mean, I won't mind. But when you got 5 hours of mediocreness,
I mean, Raw is what, 3 hours?
3 hours.
You can't cut a pay-per-view down to 3. That way you ain't gotta cram in some of these whack-ass matches.
But then, like, you don't want to leave nobody off, and it's
tough.
just they gotta get better. Like the storyline, make me care about it. Like I said, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the first 7 matches were men.